One World Under Doom is wrapping up soon. We got one more issue left, and I have concerns. Those of you that watch me at all know that I'm a huge Doctor Doom fan. I have absolutely loved Ryan North's depiction of Doom both in One World Under Doom and in his Fantastic Four story run so far. I think Ryan North really understands the character of Doom very well. I think One World Under Doom, especially in the first 3 issues, asks some really hard-hitting questions. What would people do if all of a sudden someone rose to power and genuinely, in many cases, made the world a better place? Actively including things like ending wars, giving everyone free health care and education, eliminating the concept of borders, and allowing people to travel and move freely across the earth as united citizens of Latveria in this case. What I really haven't loved at all about this story, though, is most of the heroes' responses to this event. There has been, I believe, one instance of a hero starting to say something like, well, maybe some of the things that he's doing are good. Whether we can trust him and his motives or his ulterior motives, whatever. Some of the things he's doing actually are for the betterment of humanity. This thought is immediately shut down by many of the other Avengers, Tony Stark being the chief proponent of the anti-Doom movement. To the extent that in his own tie-in run, he makes deals with actual racist terrorists to go up against Doom in his own country. Really, aside from the Fantastic Four run, which is also written by Ryan North, none of the other books really give us an actual look at what's going on in the lives of more prominent heroes within this One World Under Doom story. The heroes do their thing and just rush in there and try to fight him again. But yeah, there's something that happens at the end of this book that has me worried. Now, Victor beats them. Hands down, all of them. He makes it a fixed point in time. This cannot be undone. His moment of absolute total victory cannot be negated. You can't go back in time and fix it. There is one person who Victor truly does care about, at least in his own way, and that is Valeria Richards. And unexpectedly, she gets caught in the crossfire at this last battle. So my prediction at the end of the story is Victor is going to have to sacrifice himself, his power, his reign, to go back and try and save Valeria from this fate. The beginning of this story really does highlight a lot of the good things that he was trying to bring about. It does feel weird that a lot of those things haven't even been addressed at all by the heroes. I'm still looking for that moment where after this is over and things go back to the status quo and the argument of, well, people should be allowed to decide for themselves if they want free healthcare or free education or, not to live in poverty. Yeah, they should be able to decide that for themselves, but do we ever really get that chance as humans, or are we sort of oppressed by a ruling class? For those questions that I really wanted them to dive more into aren't being addressed, and I really hope they're addressed in this last issue. So, guys, I'm excited for the end of One World Under Doom. I hope it wraps up well. I hope some of the things that I've had issues with in the last few issues are resolved. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. These are just some of my rambly thoughts about One World Under Doom.